Hi Gemini, welcome to your weekend love readings. These are from the 24th to the 26th of January. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down in the comment section below. While we're on comments, let's talk about comments quickly. So there have been a number of nasty comments being made to people commenting. That happens as the channel gets larger. That's fine. I accept that. What I won't accept nasty comments though. So letting everyone know that think about what you're posting, please. Please try and put yourself in the other person's shoes. You don't always know the full situation. I'm hopeful that none of these trolls are actually subscribers from our community. But the new rule is any nasty comments to anyone will get a permanent ban and the comment will be removed. So not just, it's a big no from me, okay? All right, with that rule setting out of the way, these are general love readings. So if they're not resonating with you this week, that's okay. Hit that notification button and go and check out one of the other tarot readers here on YouTube. But let's get started. Love messages, please, for Gemini. Love messages for Gemini. Lovers, that is your card, Gemini. What a way to start. Love it. That's exciting. So this read is definitely for you guys. Oh, and you're coming out of the cold, coming out of loneliness, being like re-engaged with the world or a person. Okay. One more, please. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. So look at this bookending that's going on here. You bookended the Lovers and the Four of Wands over here. This is the problem with these beautiful cards, is they're very reflective. So when I put them down over here, you guys can't always see them. But this is beautiful. So you have the Lovers. You have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Ace of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Seven of Wands in reverse. Interesting. And then we're finishing off with the Four of Wands. So a little bit of a bump in the road here, but let's clarify what's going on. I want to talk about first, what is the Five of Pentacles in reverse? What's going on there? How are we coming out of this? Okay, so this is someone you have a very strong, deep connection with, a very deep love probably. Or if you've just met, a deep connection. You may be making some serious decisions with them in coming up. It looks as though there's been historically, recent past, a little bit of a blip in the radar, because I suspect you guys weren't communicating. You come out of, or you're about to, if you haven't already, you're about to come out of the cold. So you're going to come back into communication because you have this Page of Swords here. So it looks like the communication that was blocked is now clear, because Swords, very clear communication, very honest communication, well thought out, all those sorts of things to do also with the mind. So it looks like that block has cleared, which is really good. I'm curious to understand what the missed opportunity is and the Seven of Wands. Let's talk about the miss. Let's talk about the Ace of Cups in reverse, please. I'm going to actually separate these out a little bit. Ace of Cups in reverse. It's possible that as part of this communication, someone has realized that they've lost time now. The two of you have lost time together, because also you've got this seven of Wands here, which is kind of opening up as well. Yeah, okay. So it might be the realization that there's been damage done now, and you know, it is going to be harder to move your relationship to that next stage. because there's obviously been some hurt. So it does look like things have opened up a little bit. It does look like you're both working towards this Four of Wands, and I am going to clarify that too. Like, there's definitely a happy home. If you live together, things are actually going to get a little bit nicer in the home. You may even be deciding, or do we move in together? Can be the other thing that's happening here. There may have been that talked about, and suddenly it got a little bit messy in terms of communication, and now there's like, I feel like time has been lost, like, oh, we've missed this opportunity, and all because we didn't communicate, and you know, we could have been together sooner, or we could have not been fighting during this period, that kind of thing. What's the Four of Wands, please? There may have been money issues involved, or someone, this can sometimes mean like an imbalance in the relationship as well, like someone kind of taking advantage of the fact that someone has more power. So if they know they have more power, then they may be taking advantage of that. They may be doing that in the relationship or in the home. You know, and that can be anything from not putting the garbage out and making someone else do all the chores to, you know, just being disrespectful in the home. Let's do most likely outcome, please. Most likely outcome for Gemini. Okay. King of Wands. That's good. We like him. He's a good king. Takes action. Work focus. Two of Wands. Just might not be clear what the way forward is. A bit of confusion there. I think you have quite a calming effect, or they have quite a calming effect on you, or the other way around. You could also be dealing with a Leo. I'll take one more, please, from the outcome. Or we're going to take two. Okay. All right. So you've got, this came out as well. So Two of Cups, a lot of very powerful cards. So you've got Two of Cups, Four of Wands, powerful love cards, sorry. Two of Cups, Four of Wands, Lovers, Ace of Cups in reverse. I would say those four are probably, in my opinion, the most powerful love cards in all the tarot. So the fact that they're all out is pretty amazing in such a small spread. This Ace of Cups is interesting, particularly now that we've got this Six of Pentacles. I don't know why I second guessed myself then. Who can be a little bit, it's like everything comes with strings attached kind of thing, and they're playing on the power that they have in the relationship. So it's a little bit destabilized here. You may be, there's going to be continued issues with communication in the relationship though, and I'm wondering whether maybe someone's regretting not speaking up with this Ace of Cups in reverse. Like there was a lost opportunity to talk about some of the important things to do with the relationship before. I do think that this is something to do with people moving in together, moving house, something where there's major decisions happening in your life. But yeah, there's definitely continued communication issues, which, you know, these are guideposts. They're not fixed things that are going to happen in the future. If you don't want this to happen, you change it. Yeah, you communicate. That's how you change it. So but it is going to affect your relationship if you don't make changes, because there is this Eight of Wands in reverse, clarifying that Two of Cups. So it might also indicate like a false happiness because you're not being honest with each other. The communication isn't flowing freely. I kind of feel like with these two cards, they're smiling and waving at each other, but they're not really going any deeper than that. So it's a very superficial kind of thing. That's not going to make anyone happy. Don't do that. All right, let's do advice, please. Advice for Gemini. Okay, so whatever you were deeply hurt about, you're releasing that. I think that it was probably to do with just being shut out and locked out of the relationship for a little while. Oh, that was odd. But you know, you're moving past that. You're releasing some of that hurt, which is great. Okay, and you're kind of letting bygones be bygones with this Five of Swords in reverse. So that's kind of amicably agreeing to disagree where you need to, amicably walking away from a fight so that you not continuing the argument. Page of Cups. This is again kind of tying back to this imbalance of love. I don't think it's unrequited in this instance, but it's definitely an imbalance. I'm worried that you're kind of trying to smooth things over just for the sake of it with this Five of Swords there. So you may, if you aren't addressing the problems, and this is advice, remember, if you aren't addressing the problems and you're just kind of trying to let bygones be bygones so that there isn't any continued arguing or hurt, or you're afraid of being hurt again, then you may end up disappointed in love in the long term. So and that kind of ties back to this as well. So it's something definitely to be aware of, that, you know, you need to have a voice as well. You can't just let someone walk all over you. And I feel like there is a little bit of that happening. Like, it's almost like they're being taken advantage of. Romance angels. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, there may be children involved in this whole scenario. Maybe that's the decision that you're making, particularly with this Four of Wands. That is often a family card. In this instance, there's actually no children in it, which is interesting because there's children, I think, in most of my other decks in the background. But yeah, so interesting. There may be some influence in children. Maybe that's kind of affecting the communication, your ability to communicate. Maybe children from another relationship. So yeah. All right, Gemini, that's what we've got for this weekend. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down in the comment section below. Make sure they're nice to each other. And I'll see you back here for the weekly reads. Bye.